Okay, so now we're eating breakfast. Creed, is it yummy? Yeah. Zadok, what are you eating?
Cinnamon toast.
Is it good? Yeah. Good deal. Did you guys put gel in your hair this morning? Yeah.
Look at my mini car.
Did you put gel in your hair this morning?
Yes, my mini car.
You look pretty cute.
They have cars that on their mini car.
Alright, can you boys tell me how to make cinnamon sugar toast?
First we put the toast in the toaster.
Yeah.
And then we put butter on it, which usually takes a while to melt. And then you have to put cinnamon sugar on.
Yep, and Mom mixed up a container of brown sugar, white sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon. And we have just really been enjoying that on buttered toast recently. Hey Zeke, can you tell me what you have?
Cinnamon toast.
Is it good? Okay, show me. Is it pretty good? How good is it? Hey Dewey, what are you getting ready to go do?
Sanitize your own. Got over the center. It's the beginning of the month, so we got to do taxes from last month. Go do that and a few other errands too, and then come back home.
All right. Got some fresh ground coffee in there. Some disinfect wipes just in case. So now I'm going to make my coffee. By the way, I've really been enjoying this cookbook from Hope. She gave it to me and it's even signed inside, so I feel honored with that. Thanks Hope if you watch this. I've really been enjoying making recipes from there. Yesterday I made your pie crust and that was really good. Definitely recommend her cookbook. It has lots of like everyday ingredients and stuff that you already have in your pantry to use. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of unusual ingredients. So it makes it easy to use and very practical. Now just a dash on the top for pretty. Put it on the wood table because it looks prettier. It looks delish, yum. So when we go upstairs to our schoolroom, our boys like to take drinks up because it's so hot here in Cambodia. And so I got this ready. This is, they like to drink out of this gravy mixer because they think it's fun. We like to use these Royal D packs. They're electrolytes in it. It does have sugar in it, but anyway, we mix it in with water and ice, and then it works good in here because I can shake it up to mix it. And then that's ready to go. And then in our schoolroom, we have problems if the boys bring drinks and there's no lids and it spills and gets on their books and stuff. So we really like it in here because it has a lid. Hey guys, what are you guys doing?
I'm laying my knee.
A Lego on your knee. Well, you guys got quite the stack of Lego cars there.
These are all my Lego cars. This is pretty both.
Okay, that looks pretty fun. So Dewey built this here. This is actually our baptism thing for our little church. And then Dewey built this metal frame for it because the sides are plastic and they're bulging too much when it's full of water. And we brought it home right now while the quarantine is in place. And the boys can go swimming in there because it's really hot here in Cambodia right now. It's hot season. And they just love it. Right now we're draining the water out with these tubes so we can refill it because it's been full of water and we need to change it out. What do you have, Creed?
No, I thought
A goat. Okay. Whatever you say. So good morning guys. I don't think I said hello yet. So good morning. Drinking my coffee you guys saw me make. And the boys are playing, using their imagination and being creative, and I love that. So I'm gonna let them to play for a bit. At this age it's really important for them to play and to grow the part of their brain where creativity and imagination are at work. We try to do school in the morning because in the afternoon it just gets so hot. We don't have AC in our schoolroom, and in most of our house is not AC. And so I notice when it gets really hot, it's hard for the boys to think at all. It's hard for me to think. And you just kind of feel a little grumpy. So it's better to be able to relax in the afternoon, the hottest part of the day. So yeah. What do you have, Creed?
apple.
A leaf? That's a cool leaf, huh? We need to sweep out here. Every day we have to sweep. Our little courtyard gets full of leaves. They blow in here overnight. Just the way the wind happens to blow, they always blow them in. So Dewey built this arch that our passion fruit is on. And he just recently added the little rounded corners on the edge. I think it looks so much better. It looks like an archway now. Here you go, Creed. You want to draw with chalk? Yay! Go out in the courtyard and draw with chalk. So some of the ladies on our team had a great idea. They put a bunch of food in bags like this to hand out to some of the people who are out of jobs currently, especially those who live hand to mouth here. We have a lot of people like that. So it's like rice. We have rice in there and ramen noodle packs and hand sanitizer, some tin cans of fish, and I think there's a little pamphlet in there, yeah. So hopefully, we passed out a bunch of those, and then we have more as people come by our house to pass out. So this is our little whiteboard up here, and so I'm updating everything. Dewey helped me design the thing, but anyway, then we laminated them, and then we can write words on them, and they have to like fist bump it and say the word, or high five it and say the word. And this here is 4 days of the week, like yesterday was, today is, tomorrow will be. So we have windows up here that look down into the space below, and they're down there coloring with chalk and playing Legos. So great to be able to see them to play. Okay, so we will start off with our morning time. For morning time, I either read a story out of here, or I'll look up a Bible story on YouTube and just let them watch it. And we do this one here next usually. It's a child's book of values, and it goes through like being kind or different things like that. And this one here is kind of like to warm up their brains. It's brain games for kindergarten, and then so like on this page it has, starting from the left, which fish is third, what letters in the alphabet are missing, and put these pictures in the right order, so like sequencing. So it's just fun little things. The answers in the other page, I usually just turn the book like this and have one boy do one page and the other boy do the next page. And then with math, they've been learning to count by 2s and by 10s, and so this book is from our library, but I pulled it to do with the boys, and I love it. It's an Usborne book, Count to 100, and they have like, let me show you. All right, so here's what the inside looks like. Like it starts out with 1, like 1 moon, and then you count, keep counting up, up, up. Keep counting up. And then I love, like, they have it in groups, like this, be counting by 5s. Each different kind of bird, counting by 5s up to 40. And like here's 60, it's in groups of 10, the different colored fish. And then when you finally get all the way to 100, they also have it in groups of 10, except on the very last group is only 9, and then like this big star is your 100 one. So it's easy to count, to help the boys to learn to count by 10s to reach 100. And so anyway, I really like this book, so we're gonna read over this book. I love mixing like books in with our school. So he's here talking. So we usually, in our morning time, we'll also sing the ABCs. And over here, I'll usually have them go through and say the sounds of each letter, and then maybe build a word or two. So for example, I'll say like, build the word glass, and then they have to pull down the correct letters and build the word glass. And then we usually sing a couple songs and pray, and these are like sticks with different things on for people to pray for. This is actually Erica's idea. She was the boys' teacher. She'd come to teach them because I had a baby this year, and I was helping like with some ministry stuff and to teach them. Anyway, she went back home now again, so I'm teaching the boys again now. And these are prayer sticks are her idea. So they each like pull one, and then they have to pray for that. Just help them to learn to pray. So our morning time total takes maybe like 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the story I'm reading, or if we're watching like a Bible story from a YouTube video. And then we also have some Bible memory. The boys are going through and working on, this was from Erica. She had actually taught them like the letters of the alphabet. They each have a memory verse, spell memory verse for each letter. So then the 2 main things I do with them after morning time is math and reading. And we use The Good and the Beautiful for math, and I love it because it's so play-based and has a lot of hands-on manipulatives. It comes with like a kit of stuff you do, and I really like this. Every day is not the same. It's like different things. Usually one tip I do have is I like to read over the lesson first, and then when my boys come in, they only have to be in here maybe like 10 or 15 minutes to do the actual lesson. We can just fly through the different steps. Since you're so young, and I found that if I sit here and like read it to them, I lose their interest really quick and end up just playing. All right, and the next is all about reading, and I really like this one because it's so hands-on. We use those tiles that I showed you guys earlier, and there's like flashcards and games and stuff you do with the flashcards. And these lessons, I think you're supposed to set your timer for 15 or 20 minutes, and when the timer goes stop, no matter where you are in the lesson, the next day just pick up again where you're at. and so that works pretty good. It comes with a reader, age appropriate, three different readers for level 1, and the boys love the stories, they're fun for them. And then if we're having a rough day or the boys just want to go play, at this point I'll just let them go play. On days where it's going good or we got through what we already did really fast, we'll developing the early learner, and this one I got from Timberdoodle. If you want ideas on like fun hands-on educational like games and curriculum, look up Timberdoodle. They have like kits for homeschoolers of all the different grades and stuff, and ideas and fun things to do. Now I did not buy their kit, but I did just get a bunch of ideas from them, and I got a few things from them. Developing the early learner, it comes with a set of 4 books for kindergarten, and it just has like a lot of, it's pre-reading skills. It teaches them a lot of pre-reading skills, and my boys enjoy it. It's fun. It's like fun little worksheets. It's really simple black and white pages, and they have different instructions they have to follow. So it's a lot of fun for them. And then we're also doing Explode the Code. Here's a page. So the word is bat. Then the word is bat. So they have to circle the correct letters in each box and then write the word. Here's the letter F, and then they have to circle the thing that starts with F. So usually I'll just do like 1 or 2 pages of these out of their book, and then I can give this to them. They can kind of do it independently, and I can quick scan over their math while I'm getting ready. So yeah, as long as I am doing some sort of Bible, math, and reading with the boys, I'm happy. That's good enough. But if we have time, if the day's going really good, people have good attitudes, we'll continue and do these other things. Okay, Zeke, show us what you got. He built a Lego car, and he's got a balloon hooked in there, and so he pushes his Lego car when the air goes out.
Watch, 1, 2, 3.
Oh dear, your car went sideways. Try it again. Whoa, we went flying that time. That was pretty cool. So when we're doing school, this is what my toddler, my 2-year-old does. He gets my craft bins out and empties out them all over the floor and plays happily. It's all right because it's keeping him busy and entertained. He likes to be right here beside us, and that's all right. We can clean it up when he's done. Captain of the storm. The sun was going down. The air was warm and still. Jesus had been helping you all day, and now he's tired, so they left him from it. How can I be generous with my time? How can you be generous with your time? Say that, be generous with your time. So Caden woke up from his nap. You say hi.
Hi.
He's like tired.
Hey!
Alright, so I had to go take care of Caden, and I had to change this guy's diaper, and Deacon and I are playing a game. It's like a reading game. So we're going to see if we can find him an activity to do, and then move on to the next subject. It's always hard juggling baby, an infant, and a toddler when you're trying to focus on the older ones and get school done. So yeah, if you guys have any advice or tips for me, let me know.
What?
Good job. Made up this one?
Quilt.
Good job. Eat this one?
So, to eat stiff.
So, put the potato peeling in the pie dish. So, this is your stuff. Where's the potato peeling? Put the cheese under the potato peeling. Okay, next, use the wooden spoon to pat down all the ingredients. Pat them down. Okay, wow, those are some good looking pies. Good job, boys.
Cut.
Point to your word.
Cut up the red to up top the drop it in.
The boys got a snack. Okay, bring up to the roof, hang up some laundry. It's kind of bright, isn't it? Okay, so we're all done hanging up some laundry, right, Zay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're done with the boys' morning time and they're reading, and then we just have to do some math yet.
Let it go down.
Okay, I need to take down that red basket of dry laundry and go down and fold that, and then it'll be time to work on lunch. So Dewey just got home and he got the boys' mask. And now they can wear masks when we go on walks, so it'll be so fun. All right, so for lunch, we are having fried rice and yummy chicken. It should be good.
Too much tea. That is way too much.
Hey Dewey, where are you going now?
Run a couple errands.
So he came home for lunch, he's getting ready to leave. What are those?
Hand sanitizer.
He's armed and ready. Go face the world.
See you, buddy.
Hey Creed, Zeke, what are you doing?
Coloring?
Really fast.
Yes, I know.
Hey, don't go on the table.
Oopsies.
All right, so we're gonna do math now. We're counting by tens.
10, 20, 20, 50, 60.
Oh, we're 60. 60.
70. Ow! 90, 20,
Say 30. Say 40. 50.
And 100.
Good job, Creed. Okay, Zeke, your turn.
10, 20, 30, 40. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. Down.
Okay. Creed, are you cleaning up your toothpicks? You spilled everywhere. That's a good job. What did you build, Zeke?
An umbrella.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool umbrella.
I'm going to make a girl and rough and a rock on it.
Okay, all right. All right, so we are all done with school now, and the boys are just having fun playing with those things, so they're going to continue to play with them, and that's fine, I'll let them. And it's kind of a disaster in here. Creed spilled toothpicks on the floor, and so I'm going to clean that up in crayons. That's fine, that's just how it is till we're done doing school. Our house is a disaster, but the boys had fun, and we'll probably go downstairs and just play down there the rest of the day. So it's afternoon now, and the kids are playing right out there. You probably hear them. Dewey went and got me flowers. Isn't that so sweet of him? Someone from the States gave us some money to get some flowers. So that is so nice. Dewey went and got them today. They smell so good. And then I also made some coffee, and I tried to make, I don't know if you can see, but like it has that foam on top. I don't know how to say the name, but it's like all the rage right now on social media where people, they put milk and ice in the bottom and then they do instant coffee and like froth it to a foam with sugar. And I did that, except we have like an espresso machine, and so I tried to do it with espresso, and I ended up having to add a little bit of protein powder to get it to thick enough for me, and so that's why it's a little bit more diluted, it's a little bit lighter colored, not so dark, but I did get a nice consistency, a nice thick consistency on top, so I'm happy with that. But I want to try it again with just doing the coffee and see if I can get it better. Have you guys tried it? Just Google it and it'll give you all kinds of recipes and stuff. It's a good cold drink on a hot day here in Cambodia. It's hot season right now, so it's really hot. So one thing I found really helpful with homeschooling the boys is to give them brain breaks. And if you want to know more about this, try YouTubing it. I recently listened to Julie Bogart. She had a homeschooling seminar and a guy came on and talked about brain breaks, and that's where he got it from. But like he talked about how try writing ABCs in the air, like A, B, C, but while you're doing it out loud, say 1, 2, 3. So you'll be like 1, 2, 3, and keep going like that. And it's really hard. You have to really focus on what you're doing. You devote your whole attention. You're just in the moment, and it crosses your midline. Like if you would go from like your head down your belly button and shoulder to shoulder, it crosses all those midlines when you're drawing in the air like that, and which is also good to get both sides of your brain involved. You're totally focused on it. You usually end up laughing, which is a really good stress reliever, and it helps you then to be ready to focus again when you come back. So brain breaks is really good. Another thing I try to do with my boys is eye contact, making sure I'm giving them some eye contact during school, but also just throughout the day. And then the third thing is I was listening to some Wild and Free podcast, but she was talking about how there's 2 different types of homeschoolers, and she can tell if a mom is homeschool or dad is homeschooling out of fear or out of love. Out of fear, they feel like they have to do all the things and keep up with the schools and make sure their kids aren't falling behind, and they're homeschooling out of fear, versus a mom who's homeschooling out of love, and she loves her kids and she wants them to feel loved. I think it's such a more relaxed approach, and she really encourages like to follow the kids' interests. Like if they're interested in something, they're asking questions, to go ahead and research that topic and look into it, dig into it, spark that wonder. If a kid is interested in what they're learning, they can remember it so much better than if you're trying to teach them something they just do not care about. So yeah, that's a challenge for myself. I want to homeschool them out of love, to pursue their interests when they ask questions, to like dig into it, and to sit and play with them, to be playful with them. That's something else I want to do, especially at this age. So when we're done with school, I usually reward them by playing a game. Not that school is punishment, but they just, usually for us as adults, when we do something hard, we then reward ourselves with maybe a piece of chocolate, or we get to get on our phones on Instagram for a bit or something like that. And the same thing is true for kids, and even more so, I think that those rewards can be really invigorating for them to like do this thing that's maybe slightly harder, and then you get the reward. You get to play a game with mom, or mom will sit on the floor and play cards with you. Zeke, he was wanting me just to play cards with him. It can be really hard to even take like 5 minutes sometimes, but I want to prioritize even just setting aside 5 minutes and playing with Creed on the floor, making sure I'm giving him some attention. 5 minutes is not that much in the end of the day, and so yeah. All right, and so that's gonna be it for our homeschool day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll probably be going on a walk this evening with them. We live in a city, and so it's really hard to get in nature. We have no yard. We have nowhere outside to go. The boys wanted to gel their hair today, and so I left them. I think they look pretty cute. Okay, did you guys have a good day of homeschool? Yeah? All right, can you guys say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Every week on Friday, I make a new video, so I'll see you guys again next week. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye. The life of moms is never having a special drink to yourself again.
It's my book. Hey, why are you making
Creed, hey, are you having fun? Yeah, do you like playing in water? Yeah, you got a Lego car in there. These guys love this thing. They think it's so much fun.